Every family has something that pulls them closer together. For Will LaRue and his family, it just so happens to be America's pastime, because baseball for them is something that's been handed down for generations.
I mean, I wouldn't want to be doing anything else in my life right now.
If you were to cut down Will LaRue's family tree, you could probably make a couple of baseball bats out of it. You see, Will's two brothers, Seth and Hank, both played Division I baseball. His dad both played and coached in college. Even his grandfather played professionally, so you could say it's a family tradition.
The baseball, again, has been good in my family, you know what I mean? We've had a lot of great experiences with it, you know, playing together as a family. It's always fun to do stuff with your kids.
Growing up in rural Indiana, everyone played basketball, but Will would follow in his family's familiar footsteps.
Sophomore, junior year of high school, I sat down with my brother and had a kind of a talk one night at the gym, and just where I'd go with my sports career. And eventually I kept playing baseball, and I just eventually fell in love with it because my family's been around it up my whole life.
Him, it goes like, I want to be like my older brothers and be, the goal is to be as good as his older brothers were, so. All three of my kids have ended up kind of at the same place, different schools, but there's different paths to the same end. Baseball kind of mirrors life a little bit,
And just like the game of life, Will would learn the intangibles and how to carry himself from his old man.
Play hard every play. I've got caught doing that a few games, and my dad wasn't too happy with me. So he just kind of taught me to play the right way. He's a baseball guru, so he knows his stuff. So that's kind of why I take pride in having baseball instincts.
Head coach Matt Birch was lucky to land Will from Xavier University and is getting more out of him than he ever could have imagined.
We knew Will, the coach said, he runs pretty well. He hits pretty well. We didn't know he was a switch hitter. We didn't know how aggressive he was as a defender in the outfield, and we certainly didn't know that July 8th he would have 23 stolen bases. So he's an exemplar as far as what summer baseball should be for these guys, to do things well and to learn from things that you do not so well.
And while Will is still learning the game, the one thing he already has down is his dedication to his craft.
Everybody wants to be an astronaut, but not too many people are willing to put the work in to be an astronaut. It's the kind of thing with being a baseball player. Everybody wants to be a real good baseball player, or whatever it may be, but very few people are, when push comes to shove, are willing to put the work in to do that.
Going to Xavier this year and going to all the practices, I enjoyed showing up to the park every day. Some days were a little bit worse than others with school and everything, but coming to the park every day, even on the off days here, I'm just like, there's nothing to do. I'd rather be on the baseball field, and just some days it's just like you show up to the park and it's just, it's 10th game in a row, and it's a night game and it's raining, but you kind of got to get yourself up to it, and that's when guys are mentally tough and you kind of see who you are and who you aren't.
And the bond of baseball in the LaRue family goes well beyond the diamond.
Now that I look back at it, they've done so much for me. My dad, every day of the week in high school, we'd go to the cage down the road and we'd go hit. We always hang out together. Once we go to hit, it's not all just about baseball. It's just about being together, and it's kind of a unique experience, and I really appreciate it now that I look back at it.